Good morning, my beautiful friends. How are we this morning? Oh my gosh. I am Renee. I am your Wanderlust Oracle, and I bring you messages you don't know you need. But do you know that we had a timeline jump last night? Isn't that fun? I am waiting to see what's happening. I think it's exciting. It's fun. It's exciting. You guys, I don't know how anybody else channels, but I find it very strange that when I focus on channeling, like really focus, I get giddy and excited and just real hopeful and excited. But when I'm in my own little bubble and I'm just sitting around, and I know I'm channeling because I channel all the time, it's like I have to bring myself back a lot. Like from jumping to the past to the future to right now. I have to bring myself back a lot. And I think what they're telling me right now is that that's why they tell us to breathe. Because the breathing will bring us back, like to right now. And I think that's funny. I'm just listening, seeing if they have anything. I don't know. They said cards. At this point, I've heard already this morning, for the past couple of weeks, they've been drawing my cards in my head for me. So it's kind of funny because I'll ask a question or I'll be mulling something over, right? And then all of a sudden a card will pop up in my head. This morning it was, communication is key. I keep hearing over and over, if you don't ask, the answer is always no. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. And then I thought about, I had to go do some stuff at the bank, right? And you know how like on their fine print, they say, you know, you can only do this, this, and this, whatever. You know, they have their stipulations of what you can and can't do. Well, I've been overdrawn, and I have overdraft fees, right? Well, on their fine print, it says once a year, you can take one overdraft fee off. Once a year. I had 3 overdraft fees. And I just politely asked, can you see what you can do about those? Do you know what she did about those? She went ahead and took them off. Communication is key. Ask. Why can't you ask? If the answer is no, you're just in the same spot you were in before you asked. And if the answer is yes, you're one step closer to getting whatever you want, right? Communication is key. So that's a real world example. But it goes for everything, you know? Honestly, if you don't ask, the answer is no. So, did I see anything else this morning? I think communication is key was the biggest one. And then I've just been having to bring myself back a lot. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on out there that I choose not to put my time and my focus and anything else into, because I don't, not that I don't want to know, but it affects the collective more than it affects me individually. And I would rather put my time, my focus, my money, my energy, and all of that stuff that affects me in places that affect me 100% directly. So all the other stuff, what can I do about it? Except for sit there and worry that something's going to go down or something's going to happen or, you know, whatever. I'm in the position I'm in right now. There's really nothing I can do except try to move forward and try to better my position and try to do all these things individually. So I choose not to focus on things that are for the masses. I choose to focus on the things that are for me. So there is a lot going on out there, and we need to try not to get distracted. We need to try not to get distracted over things that we have no control over. And those things that don't necessarily affect us on an individual level. Does that make sense? Okay. Cards. Okay. A new start is coming, you guys. We keep getting this. It's coming. It's coming. So the other day, and they're reminding me of this, is a new start for everybody every day. On the individual level. Oh, look at that. Look what you did there. You guys are so sneaky. Okay. So on the individual level, a new start is coming every day. Every day you get to decide who you are, who you want to be, what you want your reality to look like, what you want to do. For the collective, you guys were building towards something so big and magical. We can't even put words to it. I'm getting like gold streamers. Looks like a party. Streamers, balloons, glitter. A surprise. A new start is coming. With that new start, guess what happens? The end of a tough cycle. The last decade And if you're anything like me, you've felt every minute of that last decade, and you're glad it's almost over. You guys, we have been in it. Of course, we're creating something that has never existed. We're moving towards things and places that we have never been. We've never experienced. We are creating things that have never been. Of course, it's a difficult road. It's gonna not. It's not designed to be easy, right? We have to go through all of these things in order to be in a position where we can do what we now need to do, right? 10 years ago, I couldn't have done any of this. Could you? I mean, I always knew that I was special. I always knew that. I've always felt out of place. I've always felt like I never belonged. I've always felt like I had gifts that were creepy to other people. Always. My entire life. And we were told anybody that had gifts like this were told no. You know, it's the same as, being a witch. I'm a witch. But it's so taboo. Why? Why? Because I think I can use nature in a way to make my life better. I don't know. So the end of a tough cycle approaches, and a new start is coming. Ten years. But your hard work is paying off. Are you still with me? Do you believe this is true? Then it's true. Your hard work is paying off, you guys. And you know it. And you can feel it. And you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say a new start is coming and that we have been building towards something. You know all of this. You can feel it. Your hard work is paying off. You're doing everything you need to be doing at the exact right time. And you're good enough. Nothing will come of this situation. You guys, whatever you personally, individually, are building towards, whatever is for you is going to be yours. Nothing can get in the way of that. You can prolong it. You can resist. You can do all the things to resist. But as soon as you start living through here and following your heart and following where you're led and guided and just being authentically you, unapologetically you, and loving. I just got heart balloons again. heart balloons. I'm seeing so many I love yous, love, 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 a big red love balloon. All that glitter and streamers and gold that I saw before, that came in. You guys, you need to just love you. Love who you are right now at this moment. Love all the past yous that got you here. And nothing will come of these situations because you are being led and guided. And what's for you will be. So what else do you need to release? What else do you need to release? We're going through these bouts of energy. For the last 24 hours, we've been getting nothing but energy. Nothing but these white angel wing energies. And with all of that energy coming in, all of those little things that you thought you'd take care of later, all of those little things that are popping up, that are falling apart, that are whatever they are, they need to go. They need to go. What do you need to release? Just release it. It doesn't belong here in the 5D. It doesn't belong with you anymore. It doesn't serve you. And it doesn't serve anybody else. But basically, it doesn't serve you. So release it. Say bye-bye. Adjustments are required. As we are releasing, as we are going through all of this stuff that we're going through right now, you need to make adjustments. Obviously, you've been doing it this way for so long, and now you come to find out that's no longer serving you. So what do you have to do? You have to adjust. You have to adjust and move forward. So make those adjustments. Don't think, okay, I got to get rid of this, but I'm going to go still on this same little path here. Doesn't quite work like that, right? Because that little thing was taking you down here. So, okay. I will talk to you guys later. I love you so much. And have the most magical day. I love you so much. Get excited.